Hi, this is Joe from PrepAgent, and today I'm going to go over 10 characteristics that you should possess if you want to be a successful real estate agent. If you don't have all of these, don't stress. You can always surround yourself with fantastic people who could support you and help you get over any obstacles that you may encounter. Let me go through these 10, and then I'll go through them in more detail. Number 1, be a people person. Number 2, have attention to detail. Number 3, know the market. Number 4, be able to build a sphere of influence. Number 5, have a desire to learn. Number 6, be a problem solver with that I got this mindset. Number 7, be self-motivated. Be an entrepreneur with hustle and tenacity. Number 8, have honesty and integrity. Number 9, learn modern marketing. And number 10, and probably most obvious, have an interest in homes. You know, all the things related to interior design, architecture, all the things that people want to talk about when they're buying or selling their house. The first one is to be a people person. If you're the person that could go to a party and strike up a conversation with somebody you never met before, then this may be a career for you. To be honest, that's a lot of what you're going to be doing, whether it's potential sellers or buyers or networking with other industry professionals. Being able to strike up conversations about topics that are relevant to the matter at hand, in most cases will be real estate obviously, is an important attribute. So, being a people person, being comfortable with engaging in conversation with new people is a vital aspect to selling homes and frankly selling anything for that matter. The second is having attention to detail. This is something I struggled with. I'm not really a detail-oriented person, so I had to rely on the support of people in my office to help me with things such as paperwork or knowing details with regard to rules and regulations of homes. At the end of the day, it's going to be on you. So when you have a client who wants to know what needs to be filed and when and where to find the paper, that's got to be you. You have to know those details. You could rely on the support of others, as I did, but at the end of the day, if something goes wrong, they're not going to be mad at somebody at your office. It's going to be mad at you. And frankly, your life is going to be much easier if things are well organized. And having attention to detail will help in that matter. Third is knowing your market. That entails knowing interest rates, knowing home prices, and understanding your community. You are an expert now. You're expected to know all these things. When somebody asks you questions about prices of properties, you should be able to answer immediately, not just be like, let me ask. Obviously, there's questions you will have to ask others, but more or less, you are the person they're going to ask. So knowing the market is an important attribute to being a good real estate agent. Next up is build a sphere of influence. You'll hear this term a lot in real estate, a sphere of influence. Basically, it just means knowing a whole lot of people. If you are able to build a strong sphere of influence, you'll be a strong real estate agent. And it's never been easier. With social media these days, you could keep in touch with people from years past that you never could before. It wasn't that long ago that if you knew somebody from 15 years ago, they're more or less gone and out of your life. Now, you can stay updated with what they're doing, what activities they like, how many kids they have, where they want to live, where they go to eat, all those things, all because of social media. So, maintaining a strong sphere of influence is not as hard as it used to be, and it's a vital part of being a good real estate agent. Number 5, have a strong desire to learn. When you were studying for the real estate exam, I always said, set aside a few minutes every morning to learn something new. Most specifically, I was talking about vocabulary at that time. But that effort to learn something new every day should not stop. You have to learn so many new things every day, and you got to have some humility and understand that you don't know everything. Those stubborn people who think they know everything, they won't last long because there is so much to learn regarding housing, regarding contracts, regarding sales techniques, regarding marketing, and I could go on and on and on. But if you could commit to just a little bit of time every morning to learn something new, you will do great. Number 6 is you need to be a problem solver. The buck stops with you. You are more or less being hired to handle anything that comes your way. So when a seller hires you to list their home, they want to know that if some nuances come up regarding the law or regarding properties or regarding something in the deal, they want to know that you could find the answers if you don't know them already. You are the one they're going to ask for that information. And if there's a problem, you need to be able to solve it. Some people are comfortable with this, some people are not. Some people always want to look to others, blame others, rely on others. Other people say, I got this, there's a problem, I could solve it. If you are that person, then you could be a good real estate agent. Number 7, you're going to have to be an entrepreneur with a lot of hustle and tenacity. That is great. What you make, you keep. You are working for yourself. No more making somebody else rich. When you had a salary job, it was nice because you showed up and you got a paycheck, but there was a limit to your success. You see, the worst part of being a real estate agent is you're on your own. The best part about being a real estate agent is you're on your own. Sky's the limit for you, but you're going to have a lot of hustle, tenacity, and that competitive drive to learn new things and to compete and go out and get that business and be successful. So if you got that desire and that drive, if you wake up every morning with a motivational tune in your head, then you may be a fantastic real estate agent. Number 8 is honesty and integrity. I know you guys hear a lot about sketchy real estate agents, but the fact is your life will be very difficult if you're always trying to fool people. Lies are built on each other. One lie builds into another, and before you know it, you don't even know what you're talking about anymore. Can't even remember what you said. But if you're functioning with honesty and integrity, everybody will be happy. Your clients, your broker, the people you live with at home, and yourself. Everybody will be happy because you're not constantly trying to think about what you did before and trying to cover your tracks. And it'll become obvious that you are a straight up person and somebody that people want to do business with, and the referrals will start flowing in at a generous rate. So, honest integrity, if you got it, you could be a good real estate agent. Number 9, learn modern marketing. You see, there's a lot of real estate agents out there who are still doing door knocking and mailers and flyers, and that may work for them. Different areas call for different things. But the fact is, times are changing. So I'm not saying door knocking doesn't work. Like I said, a lot of people get a lot of business that way. But you have to accept the fact that these days, people network on the internet via Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. They watch YouTube videos. All these different ways for you to get your name out there and get business. And you may not be an expert at those things, and that's fine, but you should have a basic understanding and understand what it does and how it is effective. So at least you know what the competition is doing and what people are looking at. And like I said, if you have a basic understanding of how to get yourself out there via those mediums, great. So having an understanding of modern marketing in this day and age is an essential to be a real estate agent. And number 10, and probably the most obvious, is do you even like homes? If you don't like homes, then what are you doing? I get people all the time who say, I want to be a real estate agent. I want to work on my own. I want to make money. I hate my old job. I want a new life. And I ask them, do you even like houses? And there's a pause. Eventually they say yes, but I really question it. Do they really like houses? Sometimes I think they're just saying they like houses because they just want to change their life, which I totally respect. But the reality is that this stuff could get tedious if you don't like it. But if you do like it, if you like homes, if when you go on vacation, are you taking pictures of architecture and interior design and gardening and anything else related to a home or a building, then this may be for you. But if you're not, if you're somebody who has no interest in that stuff and finds those shows and those articles and those posts all about real estate boring, this may not be for you. You're going to be talking about this day in and day out. And if you truly like properties and truly like learning about the community and truly like sales and all the things involved with it, then you could be a great real estate agent. But at the end of the day, it starts with, Do you even like homes or buildings or whatever type of real estate you will be selling? Well, I hope that helps. Those are 10 attributes I believe you should have if you want to be a successful real estate agent. This is Joe from PrepAgent. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.